Welcome to the League of Nerds comic book segment number 32. I'm John Cooney, here to talk to you about comics released the 12th of September 2012 with another ambitious list this week. Let's get into it with DC's Batgirl number 0. Now, I mentioned last week about how this is zero issue month for DC, and they're continuing to tell these stories that go back and give us some background and origin behind some of their main characters. In Batgirl number 0, we get to learn how Barbara Gordon first became Batgirl and what led her to don the cape and cowl. This is a tale that's never been told in the DC universe. We've also got Batman number 0. Bruce Wayne has returned from his worldwide quest to take the law into his own hands. And this issue reveals the early steps of building everything that surrounds Batman: the costume, the cave, the car, and the gadgets. In Batman and Robin number 0, we learn Damian's complicated relationship with his mother, Talia al Ghul, as it takes center stage. Bred to kill and not to care, this is the birth of an assassin. We've also got Before Watchmen Comedian number 3. DC Comics continues to explore the origins of Eddie Blake and Brian Azzarello and J.G. Jones' work here. Brian Azzarello, of course, the writer, with a style that seems to fit with the comedian, and it's complemented very well by J.G. Jones' artwork. We've also got Ravagers number 0, detailing the brutal abduction by Nowhere of Beast Boy and Terra. We learn how the paths of these two heroes will affect the entire team. We've also got Suicide Squad number 0, what happened to Amanda Waller after the shocking destruction of Team 7, and how did it lead to the creation of the Suicide Squad. We've got Superboy number 0. Mysteries are revealed as we learn Harvest's reasons for creating Kryptonian clones. This bloody chapter of Superboy's history ties directly into issue number 1 of the series and the future of the entire DC universe. And we've got Team 7 number 0. Threads of the entire DC universe collide in this new series set in the early days of the New 52. As Superman emerges, so too does the world's countermeasures against him and his kind. Dinah Lance, Amanda Waller, Steve Trevor, John Lynch, Alex Fairchild, Cole Cash, and Slade Wilson are Team 7, and their story will change everything you know about the New 52. From Marvel this week, we've got Avengers vs. X-Men number 11. This is the final month of the Avengers vs. X-Men, and it opens with the first of 2 extra-sized issues titled Fatality. We've also got Avenging Spider-Man number 12, the team-up you've all been waiting for. Spider-Man and Deadpool take on High School. The devilishly dangerous Deadpool helps Spidey dodge bullets and bullies, but is there more to the mayhem than meets the eye? We've also got Doctor Strange Season 1 hardcover. This is, again, Season 1 are these retellings of the origins of some of the foundational Marvel characters. In this case, it's Doctor Strange getting the Season 1 treatment. A window-crashing, high-flying, globe-traveling, ghost-battling adventure from the earliest days of Doctor Strange's training in the mystic arts. Part Indiana Jones, part Lord of the Rings. Thrilled at this new tale of how a selfish, arrogant surgeon collided with a hot-headed martial artist to become the greatest team the mystic arts have ever seen. If only they can stop hitting each other and figure out how all this magic stuff works. We've also got Fantastic Four 610 crossing over with FF number 22. The Fantastic Four must deal with the fallout of the Wizard returning to claim his son, future Foundation member Bentley 23. Got Incredible Hulk number 13. Hulk United begins as clues to Banner's master plan are revealed, the return of Doctor Doom, and a monumental day of reckoning for the Hulk and Banner. Got New Avengers number 30, an Avengers vs. X-Men tie-in. New York is burning and the world is ending, but the heroes on the street aren't going down without a fight. We got Scarlet Spider number 9, the second Master, part 3 of 3. What has Roxxon's greed brought down upon Houston? Mammon has been unleashed, and the Scarlet Spider and the Rangers have no hope of stopping it. Scarlet Spider's biggest story yet comes to its deadly conclusion. Plus, a door has been opened in NASA's Houston facility, and Scarlet Spider's life will never be the same. We've got Ultimate Comics X-Men number 16. United We Stand begins. The X-Men fight for their lives in the Sentinel-controlled states, featuring Nick Fury's howling kittens? We've got Wolverine in the X-Men number 16, another Avengers vs. X-Men tie-in. The Hellfire Club is on the run from Cyclops and the rest of the Phoenix Five. And how does an anti-mutant organization operate in a mutant-run world? Got X-Men number 35, the X-Men must make a choice. The destruction of a life or the survival of a weapon. And we get Domino vs. Psylocke. We got X-Men Legacy number 273, trapped in another world and caught in the middle of a war between 2 alien tribes. Rogue races to end the conflict and find a way home. And with the Phoenix poised to raise the Earth, will Rogue make it back in time to aid her fellow X-Men? From Dark Horse this week, we've got The Massive Number 4 by Brian Wood. Searching for essential supplies in post-crash black market, Callum Israel struggles to maintain his moral code in a new world where survival requires working within the gray area. But can the environmentalist pacifism survive in a violent world where a ghost from his past as a corporate mercenary resurfaces? From IDW, we've got Rocketeer Cargo of Doom number 2. 30th anniversary of Rocketeer continues. Cliff finds himself the target of a scheme to liberate the jetpack from him as a pair of villains plot to stop him from interfering with their nefarious plans. Meanwhile, Cliff's secret identity, rather precarious at best of times, is discovered by someone outside of his immediate circle. From Image Comics, we've got Manhattan Project number 6, Star City. While the Americans have progressively built the Manhattan Projects into massive success and thrust the West into future dominance, on the other side of the world the Cold War rages on. Find out the secret history of the Russian science machine. From Valiant Comics, we've got Harbinger number 4. Inside the Harbinger Foundation, Peter Stanchek thought he would finally find freedom. Instead, he found a prison of his own design. As Peter begins to yearn for the comforts of his old life, he is about to discover that leaving Herida's program isn't easy. It's impossible. As a rebellion brews among his pupils, Herida must ask himself, has he been building an ally in Peter all this time, or the perfect enemy? We've also got Manowar number 5. Jump on board the smash hit series of the summer as two valiant legends collide for the first time. The Manowar armor has fallen to Earth, and now the world's most lethal intelligence agent has a new target. But who is the operative known as Ninjak, and who or what has marked Eric for death by his blade? Find out as the all-new Ninjak makes his shocking first appearance and cuts his way to the forefront of the Valiant universe. Finally, in trades this week, we've got Powers, the Definitive Collection, Volume 5 hardcover. This volume combines Powers Volume 11, Secret Identity, and Powers Volume 12, the 25 coolest dead superheroes of all time, plus all the extras you'd expect to see in this beautiful, oversized collection. Walker and Pilgrim have been homicide detectives and partners for years, but secrets they've kept from each other are now too big and too dangerous to remain secrets for long. One shall rise and one shall fall. It's the story that'll blow the roof off everything you know about crime comics and superhero comics. This collects the 2004 Powers Series 19 to 30 and Powers Annual 2008. Well, that's it for me this week. A lot of books that I didn't get to cover, plenty more at your local comic book shop that you want to check out, so be sure to visit and see what else is on the shelves. And let me know if there's anything that I'm overlooking that you'd like to hear about. You can check in with me on my comic book blog at he'sgotissues.com and let me know there. And be sure to like that page while you're there. It's a Facebook blog. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.